Hello and welcome to our presentation. Today we will tell you about how Zeepay paved the way to financial inclusion in Africa. First, I will ask you to hold tight to your seat as I will take you on a trip to the future. It is Ghana, year 2026, Accra capital. You heard about the country and its flourishing startup floor. The country has successfully engaged women and youth in the economy thanks to Zeepay, the miracle company as they call it. It was a case study all over the world on how a small startup raised millions of people out of poverty and actually succeeded in achieving financial inclusion like no other country before. Impressive, right? You don't believe it until you see it with your own eyes. Commercial buildings, rich urban life, so much movements and things going on that you don't even know where to look. By the end of your trip, you ask some colleagues where to get some souvenirs, and everyone recommends the Makola market. Now you would ask me, what is this place? Well, it's Accra's largest open air market. You go there, you notice the crowd of people around a nice looking chocolate boutique. You hurriedly make a path for yourself and get in. And God, it's worth it. It's the best chocolate you would ever taste. So unique and spicy. Yes, you heard it well, spicy. You buy a little bit of everything and proceed to the payment. While counting your coins, the cashier takes out her phone and asks you to scan a QR code to make the payment. You are intrigued and you ask to talk to the owner. Sarah, the owner of the boutique, starts telling you her story about how Zeepay, the miracle company, made her business flourish. So basically, 5 years ago, Sarah used to sell her chocolate on the corner of the street until the day she was approached by a young man representing Zeepay. Plot twist, that's when her life changed.
Now, who is the Zeepay? Let's go back to 2021, where Zeepay was the fastest growing fintech in Ghana, as it tripled in growth and acquired 2.5 million customers over 23 countries. To function, Zeepay used to service individual consumers only. Their technology focused on using digital rails to connect digital assets such as mobile money wallets, ATMs, bank accounts, as well as digital tokens, to international money transfer operators, payments, subscriptions, international airtime, and refugee payments. It's been an effort to promote and improve financial inclusion in Ghana and Africa, which in turn will make the whole world a better place to live in. Now, in 2021, what is the problem? The problem is Africa is the only region in the world where there's more female than male entrepreneurs. But despite their superior number, female-owned enterprises have 6 times less capital than male-owned ones. And this reduced access to capital negatively impacts the ability to secure additional funds, which severely impedes growth prospects. According to our external analysis, Ghana has the youngest population in the world. More than half of their 30 million population is under the age of 24, and the demographic median age is 21 years old. Now, this is good news, but the bad news is that there's a large youth unemployment rate, which amounts to 12%. Luckily, 1 in 3 young people in Ghana is self-employed in the non-agricultural sector, but with certain financing struggles. So we can see that the entrepreneurial trend is very present, and not just in Ghana, but in Africa as a whole. Africa's entrepreneurship is the highest in the world, with 22% of Africa's working-age population starting their own businesses. So we estimate that supporting entrepreneurship in Africa is the way to counter unemployment, boost social inclusion, and contribute to the continent's growth.
Well, now that we realize how many entrepreneurs and small businesses really needed those products, the question that pops in our mind is, why B2C when it could be B2M? A business that combines B2B and B2C is called a B2M, or business to many. Unlike B2B firms that only engage themselves with other businesses or retail firms, well, B2M firms do both, and Zeepay did exactly that. Through our ambitious strategy, we were able to move Zeepay from being a uniquely B2C company to a B2M company. At the time, Zeepay was already offering its consumers many products, including remittance, cash payout, mobile money, and even microinsurance. Our ambition was to keep those products for individual consumers and extend them to businesses, especially women and young entrepreneurs. We also added a crowdfunding platform where women and young entrepreneurs could present their startups to get funding from all over the world. One of the core missions of Zeepay was to support financial inclusion in Africa, and the revenue model had to take that into consideration. So Zeepay selected the combination of the freemium and transactional revenue models. To attract a maximum of new users and ensure that access to the platform was affordable, some of the products were available for free, but only for a limited number of transactions monthly. To access more features and transactions, a subscription fee applied. And in case it was not in the benefits of the client startup to move to a premium offer, the entrepreneurs was still able to directly pay for a limited access of transactions, from which the revenue was in the form of commissions. And Zeepay capitalized on the newly generated traffic and resorted to add-ons. Well, to conclude, it is really thanks to the altruistic thinking and trust of Zeepay that Sarah and millions of entrepreneurs in Africa watched their business flourish and their life change forever.